Alrighty, welcome to the Southern Excitement Racing League round number 5, R1 Photography 150 here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, getting ready to go racing here tonight from the Atlanta Motor Speedway, the old wore out surface here at Atlanta, possibly for the last time on the channel, knowing that the new repave is coming. Who is going to come away with most likely the final league win for the Southern Excitement Racing League Cup Series here at this worn out, dusty, hard to drive, tire eating, son of a gun of a racetrack here at Atlanta? We're going to find out here tonight. Let's go back in the way back machine for the Southern Excitement Racing League from last year. Last year it was 155 laps in the spring race, and it went to Blake there 1 year ago, who coincidentally was your winner last week. Now, last year we had 8 lead changes in this race with Blake there in Andrew Rattle there as well, your top 2, so keep that in mind. Last year's race time just under an hour and 50 minutes here, so tonight going to be fun to see. Last year we had 8 lead changes. Will we see more tonight, less? What will we see here in the R1 Photography race here tonight for round number 5? Let's take a look here, getting into the point standings coming into this round of season 2 for these guys, and let's take a look at where we sit points wise coming into the night right now. It is going to be Jamie Lee Dunning taking over the points lead over Jonathan Cogswell after the last race at Phoenix Motor Speedway. Down there in the team points, all the way, well, can't see them, unfortunately. We'll have to get that fixed. But it's Dunning on top of the board with already 1 win here in this season. Let's see if we can interview some drivers getting ready to go racing here tonight. We got just a little bit of time. Let's see if we can find, I've got a knee cramp there, sorry about that, but let's see if we can find Blake. Blake's not in the Discord, but last week's winner was Blake. Keep that in mind. He won last year at Atlanta. Can he go 2 weeks in a row and 2 wins here in the spring race? We're going to find out. And let's see if we can talk to somebody like Dakota Camper here. Hey, Dakota, Matt in the booth. Get a copy, bud. All right, let me make sure I got you coming out of the right audio source here before I goof up. Let's see. Let's try that again. All right. Yep, got you here. All right, man. Well, what are you expecting to see here tonight at Atlanta? We went back in the time machine, looked at last year's race here in the spring race. It was Blake going to victory lane 1 year ago. Of course, coming off the win at Phoenix. What is your opinion as a competitor coming to a place back to Atlanta for maybe the last time on this surface?
Yeah, certainly Blake is definitely a threat. Bill Stringfellow, Justin Michael, Merck, definitely all going to be names you're going to be talking about tonight. The car feels good. It's smooth. It doesn't feel snappy loose like it has been the past few races. So I'm hoping we're going to have some green flag racing because I think we hopefully will be able to keep this car underneath us. I think our only area that we're going to have to worry about is maybe coming off turn 4, maybe turn 2, a little bit of looseness on exit.
Well, if I look down at the upcoming races, COTA next week, that's going to be a big one. Richmond, Martinsville. This is really the last 1.5 mile racetrack for a while. So, you guys got a lot to learn out there tonight.
Yeah, but like you said, it's going to be useless for basically anything coming up anytime soon, including hopefully when we come back here to Atlanta, they're going to be, hopefully iRacing is going to release the new Atlanta, which we've seen some wild racing today. But, COTA up next week. I'm not the biggest road course racer. We've got some guys in this league. There's certainly road course ringers. Short tracks, those are going to be wild. Hopefully we can get this racing settled out, but hopefully we'll have some green flag racing tonight to kind of look forward to coming back to 1.5 miles pretty soon.
10-4, man. We're getting ready to go to qualifying. Best of luck to you when you're right here tonight, Dakota, man. Go get her done here tonight at Atlanta, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
All right, qualifying coming up momentarily. We got to click on his name here because it won't let me. That's so weird. All right, we got him took care of here, but we're going to get ready to go qualifying. But as we touched on there in the pre-race show, it's going to be interesting to watch all night long. Field is ready for qualifying here in just a moment right now. And let's get our ticker up. There we go. We still got the old thing in there. Let me adjust that right quick. The qualifying is on the racetrack right now here tonight. So again, what are we going to see here tonight? Here in round one, here the R1 photography here tonight, ready to go. Should be a ton of fun. Round 5 here tonight, qualifying right now. Track is green, but we have nobody on track. So what we're going to do is set this thing on most exciting here. Let it translate itself around. Let's see. There we go. We got some cars on track. So qualifying underway, and I am actually going to step away just a moment as you watch qualifying here. Well, I'll be back for the start. Don't worry. Just got to step away for a quick moment. All right, everybody, I'm back. Sorry about that. We had a cat with a death wish trying to smack a pit bull. That's, yeah. So we're going to get ready to go racing here. Dakota Camper out front leading the way right now, 31.117 on the charts for the Camp Man. Oh man, everybody getting ready to go. Thank you guys for coming out here. Hope you guys enjoy tonight's race here as we continue qualifying here with Dakota Camper out front. Hollowell right there in second. Osmore there in third. What about Stringfellow? Last year's winner here at Atlanta, sitting there in that fifth spot there for the 18. So again, thank you guys for coming out. As they continue to run, everybody will file in here to the stream. We will get ready to go racing here tonight. So as everybody gets ready, 4 minutes remaining. 3:55 on the board here. As they continue to run right now, 3:50 right now, the R1 Photography. Dakota Camper up front leading the way here in this qualifying session with 3 minutes remaining. And everybody's got to think about what these cars are going to do on the long run here at a place like Atlanta. Will they get tight? Will they get loose? Will they be all over the place? Or will they stay pretty neutral? And let's hop on board with the Extreme Sim TV cam here at Atlanta on that hood. And you can see up by the wall, the high side here at the old Atlanta tends to be a little bit calmer on the race car to run. Not really where you want to be in qualifying, but exactly where you can be in the race to kind of keep that rear end underneath you a bit more. You see a couple of cars rocking the bottom. Ryan's still not qualifying there as well. That's a little sus as we check out our spoiler cam as they rock through qualifying right now. And you can see right now that car up by the wall. They will keep this thing active here, and we will see if we have what this race is going to translate to. I'm actually going to give you audio now for the cars. Might want to do that. But what will this race translate to here tonight? With 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in qualifying. A lot of unanswered questions here tonight. And I do knew as we continue to rock and roll, what are we going to see over the course of the evening? That's the way it sets right now. Everybody hanging serve right now. Everybody rooting there for Corey Stahl. Saying if he don't win the race, they're going to be shocked. Well, there we go. There's what we would call a hot take. You know what is weird? The 66 of Stahl continuing not to take a lap here for the guys interested in that machine. So that to me is curious why he's not going out there to turn around. It's Gonez right now on track. There's Gonez there in the 44 machine, but it's continuing to be kind of curious why Stahl doesn't get out there and get one done. Devon Coate right there. TJ Floyd back there as well, not qualifying. So several of these guys not turning a lap. Now Stahl being bumped there back to 20th position as guys continue to qualify. Right now Camper with that 31.17 continuing to be the fastest lap in qualifying. Dakota Camper looking to start this thing. Get this thing going. Let's say you're wrong. I know a champion will see him. There we go. We'll go 66. Hey, we'll see, but that's a long way back for him to start. And we're going to get ready to get the qualifying lineup going here I'll be out for a quick smoke break. Break needs that break XP. Yeah, right. I completely understand that one, but let's take a look at where they will line up tonight for this one here tonight, R1 Photography on board here this evening. Let's take a look at where everybody lines up behind our ticker or tower for a moment. We'll get to see how it all lines up here tonight. 34 cars strong here in qualifying. A little bit shocking here as we get ready to go. The up front Dakota Camper there, 31077. Justin Michael right there outside of him in second. Christopher Howe, Throttle Up Racing Network. What about Ronnie Osmore and Mr. Chris Gonez right there? Low Drag Esports, Blake Gilgillow, if I could talk tonight. Right there in sixth. Bill Stringo, Phil 7th, Dunning 8th. Cogswell 9th. Merck going to start from 10th. Tyler Humphrey 11th. James Jones in that P12 spot here. And you see right now Mark right there, Josh Anderson, Kelly right there as well, Patrick Kobe, Matt Goodell alongside Dustin C. Madison deep in this pack. Andrew right there 19th, Corey there in 20th where he'll start. Devin there, TJ Floyd 22nd, CJ Mason, Casey Herring 24th, John McClellan Senior, David Duran Jr., and Justin Lumpkin along with Joey Doucette, Isaac Singleton, Ryan Strunk right there, as well as Kyle Matthew, John L. Matt Crockett right there as well. So, everybody is ready to go. I know you are as well at home. Let's get everybody out and going. Ready to go racing here tonight from Atlanta. At least one of the final times here at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway. It's going to be 150 laps here tonight as Extreme Sim TV covers this one. They continue to run 150 on the board. We'll get ready to go here tonight. Lights are off on the pace car. Field 2 by 2. Here we go. Green flag going to fly. We're going to be underway.
Green flag, green flag.
Everybody hanging on right now, up to speed. Justin Michael right there, as well as they're going to be 2 by 2 into 1. Let me see. As they run here, continuing to get going. Two by 2 by 2. Everybody up and going. Right now, early on, single file. Early on, it's going to be about saving tires. No, wow. Leader sideways down the front straightaway. and they will stay green. And right now, Dakota Camper now to the race lead after a little bit of sideways action. Let's look mid-pack as a couple of cars going to try to figure it out here. Lap number 3 on the board. They're spread out pretty well here. Not what we've seen earlier today in real life, but still great racing. Kelly right there alongside their Stringfellow. Let's take a look here as they continue to run into 3 and 4. 4 laps in the books. On board, that rear spoiler looking back inside is the 3 of Camper. Camper falls in line. On board with Dakota Camper, you see him right there as well, holding serve. Everybody works their way through now. Ronnie Osmore going to be a race leader. Mert going to drop to the bottom. Mert going to slide back a spot or so. Christopher Howell right there as well. Look at Christopher Howell in that Fanatec machine. Jeff D. Merck's going to take over P2. We know at a place like Atlanta, Merck can be strong as well. Back in the pack, though, Mark True right here, side by side with action all around him. Along with Dakota Camper right there trying to work his way back mid-pack with the 83. The old Stringfellow trying to follow through here. So interesting to watch here. Blake right now, last week's winner, sitting right there in that 4th spot. He won here 1 year ago in the spring race for the CTC racing machine. That 16 holds serve really well. Headed into turn number 3 and 4. Ronnie Osmore, though, continuing the lead. What racing we're seeing. 7 and 150 complete. Guys, after it here tonight, just doing a great job of racing.
All right, man.
Caution on the racetrack early. Oh, look, yellow is out on the racetrack. Showing Kelly having a problem. What happened here to Kelly? Down the front straightaway, everything looks okay here. Off into turn number 1 and 2. Oh, the car just snapped and wow. Piled at least 3 or 4 of them in there as well. My, oh my, that will be a fast repair for that 75. Car just snapped. And that will bring the first yellow of the night out here at 8 laps completed. See what he has to say. Talking to Mr. Cogswell out of see what Mr. Cogswell has to say. Mr. Cogswell, you got a copy back in the booth. Well, hey, Jonathan, Matt in the booth. You got a copy, buddy?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. Well, sitting inside the top 10, man. How's the car?
It is loose. I'm holding on for dear life, and I'm scared to death.
It was this way in officials as well this week. Is it something to do with the downforce, you think, on the car?
Well, I think they changed this setup up a little bit, trying to improve it, but I don't know if it's an improvement or not.
Well, man, right now the car loose, but best of luck here. You're right there on the cusp of the top 10 here tonight, buddy. I know you're getting ready to go back green here in a few moments, but man, that car's got to be hard to hang on to, man.
It's tough. It's difficult.
All right, man. Best of luck to you, Jonathan.
Thank you.
So there we go. Cogswell going to get double file. Ronnie Osmore out front. They will continue. At it. And we'll be right back in a moment. All right, back here as we continue to run 12 laps in the 150 at Atlanta. The 150 complete. Right now, 13 on 150 in the books. You see Merck out front, Osmore right there as well. Blake there in third, Chris Gomez, Christopher Hall, Bell right there, Dakota Camper, Jamie Dunning, Bill Stringfellow, Jonathan Cogswell, Mark True, Tyler, Josh Anderson, and Patrick Kobe right there also in the mix as well here. 14 on 150 complete. So 14 and 150 complete. Everybody hanging on side by side racing here between Kobe and Crockett here. Jonathan there as well. Tyler along with Anderson and Justin Michael right there as well. 15 and 150 in the books. So 15 of 150 in the books here. FD Merck out front leading the way. There's Mr. Merck now, your new race leader. The 55 of Ronnie Osmore sucking up to the back bumper of that machine. Good run for both these guys at the front. 16 complete. And some great racing across the board right now. They'll head up off the straightaway once again. Down the back stretch they go. Tyler Humphrey right there. Take a look at Tyler Humphrey, but Jeff D. Merck, Ronnie Osmore leading the charge out front, at least for the time being. Take a look there in that battle for first at the moment. I hit a button, didn't I? They continue to run at the moment. Field great spread out up front. One car a little high there off of turn 4. There's Justin Mike, or turn 2. Justin Michael, middle of the pack right now. 3 wide looking behind them. There's Kobe, Matson, and Ryan right all there in a line. Great run for those guys. 18 complete at 150. by now. Ronnie right there as well with second, Merck there in third. Everybody keep an eye on Corey right here in the 66 right now, 25th on the racetrack. Keeping the car clean early on. That's going to be a big part for Corey right now. It's going to be interesting here. What does it take for Corey to hang in there? Here. Out of Youngstown, Ohio. That's Corey Stahl right there in that Chevrolet right now, hanging on that Red Bull machine, doing a good job at the moment. What do you do if you, what can you do? That's going to be the $1 million question here for him to move forward in this racetrack here. Look at some of the others here. Ryan right there, Dustin C. Madison, Justin Michael there as well. What about Matt Crockett there out of Birmingham City, Utah right now in that 12th spot? Just some of the guys back here. And then, of course, you got people like Christopher Howell out of Chesapeake, Virginia, and Dakota Camper just in front of him out of Abingdon, Virginia. Dakota doing a great job representing Virginia here. Just a block down the road from me. I'll be actually going by Abingdon tomorrow. Might want to see if Dakota can meet up with me at some point tomorrow. Might have to ask him that. 21 and 150 complete here. Dakota Camper right there as well. 22 on the board. But out front is Jeff D. Merck along with Ronnie Osmore out of Pearl River. Right there, Ronnie Osmore trying to come up with something here tonight. And that's the way he sets. He will do battle, if you will, for that race lead. Right now, 23 on the board of 150. So right now, 23 on the board of 150, just shy of 25 laps complete. One big incident so far tonight. It was a big, massive incident earlier on. Car got sideways, overcorrected. Got into that outside wall. Right now, it's the Merckster leading the way here at Atlanta. Holding a pretty wheel just over Ronnie. They continue to run 24 of 150 complete. There goes the 55 of Ronnie to the bottom. Continue to run. Him right now. Oh, we'll lose. Hang on to it. He's on board. Looked like a little bump draft to the back end of Merck. Got him a little sideways. I'm sure the heart rate went up, and we got a car in the wall. Car in the wall of the 55 machine, and Ronnie going to get a piece of the outside wall. Here comes last year's winner, the 16 CTC racing machine. It's going to be Blake to the bottom. Blake trying to make the inside work here. He'll do battle down the front straightaway. 26 on the board. Right here as they run 26 of 150 complete. He's going to wash up almost into the door of Jeffrey D. Merck there. They'll run side by side down the back straightaway here. And remember, it was 1 year ago here at this racetrack that he went to victory lane. And it's crazy stuff going on. Blake out front here. England to lead. Take a look here for a break right now. Right now, and no one knows to tell. You take a look at his series stats here. in the Southern Excitement Racing League. 11 times he has went to victory lane. And right now he is holding up there with Jeff D. Merck right there as well. Somebody that's went to victory lanes overall of 11 times in this series. Knows what he's doing here in this 16 machine. You look back at his history here and what he has been able to perform. Again, places like Kansas, places like Martinsville, he's went to victory lane. Of course, Phoenix last week, he went to victory lane as well. So he's got some momentum behind him with tracks that are coming up, man. It's going to be hard to beat him. As they continue to run, he'll jump to the bottom of Jeff D. Merck trying to hold him at bay. He's going to do just that. Take a look here as well. Jeff D. Merck on the top side. No slouch himself. What is he going to have to do to hold on here side by side with the 16? Nearly contact once again. Jeff D. Merck right now doing what he can here. Trying to hold off this guy. Blake on the bottom doing everything he can as well. Take a look here at Merck's series stats here so far in 4 starts. He's went to victory lane once. Tight there, and Blake's like, hey man, I'm the king of the jungle when it comes to this place. And right now he is just trying to do everything he can. They're just hanging on. Merck gonna get back clear here once again. Merck back out front just by a little bit. 32 on the board here tonight. There's Dustin C. Madison. Chris Gonez right there behind him. Dakota Camper there as well. Take a look at that unchained machine of Dakota Camper running right in front of Ryan in the 67. Nose to tail, 32 on the board. And we continue to do battle here as they run right now. 33 on the board. Merck out front leading this thing over Blake right now. Blake giving chase once again here. Do just that here as we look back last year. Coming home with a championship last year with 10 wins. Blake trying to double up here, but right now he's going to have some new contenders to deal with. But Merck nailed a 4th. He made a mistake there while we was looking at that data. Merck going to fall back to P4 here. Underneath that 80 machine. And this is going to be a heck of a battle all the way through. 34 laps completed, scheduled 150. $35 complete of 150 complete here tonight. Guys continuing to get after it here right now down the back straightaway. 35 on the board. Again, you look at your race, the leader right now. Most wins all time in this league so far right now. There's 11 on the ticker. Looking to add number 12 tonight at Atlanta. And again, how do you derail somebody that's that good within a league? Again, the most all-time wins in the series. You got to start thinking outside the box if you're going to get by him. Got to think outside the box here. You're not going to beat him if you stay inside the box. That's for sure. See right now that 24 machine right here, that is David Duran Jr. working the bottom of Matt Crockett right there along with Bill Stringfellow. 37 on the board. this time by. $38 on the board right now. Jamie Lee Dunning hanging on in the top 5 right now. Come in your points leader, doing a good job. He'll be just in front of Jonathan Cogswell in that battle as well. Corey back there, 26th right now. Keeping an eye on you guys, for the Corey fans right now. 26th on the racetrack. And Corey doing everything he can right now just to hold serve. He 26, but he'll hang on there for now. Now battle up front there is Gonez trying to get to Blake. Battle for 3rd. Merck involved in that battle as well for P3. Some lap traffic around them. As we continue to monitor here. 39 on the board. Oh, one car in the grass back there. Watch out. Gilliland right there leading. Blake hanging on, 3 wide behind them. Hello. It's that battle with Merck. As we got a couple of cars 1 lap down. Mason there a lap down there as well in 33rd. 40 on the board. Duran Jr. right there also. All right, let's make a poll. It's poll time. What do you say? So we're going to make ourselves a poll here as we continue to run. If I can, if I remember how to do this properly, maybe. Make a poll here as we continue to run. Oh, whoa, car in the grass once again. 24 that time in the grass. Blake right there leading the way there. Blake out front right now. So Blake leads it right now. .43 of 150 complete. Let's see. So everybody hanging on at the moment. We continue to run right now, fighting our way through. There we go. We got a poll in the chat there. Fill that out. Let's see what y'all guys think. Right now behind them, you're going to have Justin Lumpkin right there, 45 complete. Along with Matt Goodell, Andrew right there. Corey now up in the 23rd. Corey hanging in there. Got to give him credit. Finding his way forward. He's up to Andrew. Up to P23. Hanging around that 20th spot. And caution is out. Yellow is out. 46 in the books. Caution on the racetrack. Yellow is out here. Lap 46 in the night. Caution on the racetrack. Yellow out here. Looks like Dustin C. Madison has had a problem. Ryan also off track. Let's take a look at what happened. So Dustin C. Madison right here. Second yellow of the night here. And oh, the one car already around, nowhere for Madison to go. That is Ryan. And what happened to Ryan? Well, let's take a look here. That is Ryan there in that Chevrolet. Let's take a look at what happened. Car gets out of shape, out of turn 4, into the outside wall, backs it around, comes off the wall, and oh my goodness, nowhere at all for oncoming traffic to come. That car is destroyed. He'll come to a rest on the apron. There we go. Caution is out. The 71% of the poll says nope, Stall wins it. Wow. There we go. 71% of the poll. %29% says no. Wow, so nobody is going with the former El Champion getting win number 12 here tonight. And he's getting that Jimmy Johnson treatment. Let's see if we can talk to some folks. Kind of shocked at those poll results a little bit. There's Corey. Let's talk to Corey. Hey, Corey, Matt in the booth. You get a copy, buddy. Hey, Corey, Matt down here in the booth. You got a copy, brother? See if we can get a hold of Mr. Corey. Well, if we can get a hold of him here. See if we got time to interview him. Still single file, so yeah. Hey, Corey, Matt in the booth. You got a copy, buddy? It's doing all right, man. Well, I put a poll out there. 71% of people saying you're going to get the win here tonight, man. How's the car feeling? Yeah, foreman. Well, best of luck. I know you got a lot of people pulling for you, buddy. Yeah, foreman. Oh, which Robbie would you like me to move you back to, sir? 10-4 will do, buddy. Best of luck. There we go. Corey out there getting her done here tonight. William WH66 is the champion that people need. Forget the other guy. I don't think that's how it works. I don't think you can vote him in. I mean, if you could vote a champion in, I would have like 5 championships by now, and I have 0. So, you know, I'm not that talented. No, I lied. I do have a Pro 2 truck championship, if that counts or anything. I'm going to put another poll out there. What people have to say again. So let's do this as we get ready to go back to green. That poll. And let's see as we come to green here once again. Green flag in the air once again here. Everybody back on the green one more time. 51 to 150 complete. Everybody back to green here. And they'll hang on. 51 laps complete right now. After this round to stop, Blake out front. Jeff D. Merck still giving chase. Everybody else will fall in line behind them. $51 laps to go here at Atlanta. Blake out front leading the way here. Right now, 52 laps complete here. And yellow is out on the racetrack. Caution out. Yet again, yellow out here after a long run. Kyle having a problem here. Let's take a look at what happened to Kyle. So around he goes. Caution is out. So, right now as we get ready to go. Get ready to get back going once again. But once again, out there. So there's another pole to fill out as we continue to ride under yellow with the 16 ride out front. WWF back in the days, whoever might have been in the champion, but The Rock was always People's Champion. Corey The Rock Stall, the People's Champ, number 60. Oh my God, that's funny. So with Blake out front, 54 of 150 complete here. Four laps complete here. At Atlanta Motor Speedway, they'll roll around under yellow one more time here tonight. So again, we had a heck of a start of the race, and we've kind of got into some issues. But I got to shout out that paint scheme on that 94 ride. That's a sick looking race car. That number 94 right there looking good. Right now at Tyler Humphrey, right now in that fourth spot, but great looking race car out there. 7%. All right, so right now 55 of 150 complete here tonight. We'll get ready to go back green flag racing. See it right now, single file, 55 and 150 complete. Who is it going to be as we get these longer green flag runs going? Who's going to be the one to take advantage of it here? So again, big shout out to R1 Photography for taking care of us here tonight, as always. Your race sponsor for the evening. Definitely want to take care of those guys. And we will see what we can come up with here when we go back green flag racing in just a moment. Thank you everyone for coming out here tonight. It's always a ton of fun. And Andrew there with R1 Photography. We'll come back to green flag 56 on the board of 150 here tonight. Here we go, coming to green once again. So here we go, 56 of 150 on the board, getting ready to go back green flag racing. We are coming to green here once again, side by side. Blake right now up front. Here we go, coming to green. 57 on the board. We're green here at Atlanta. FD Merck right there as well. Everybody will hang on. 57 to 150 complete. And down the back straightaway they go. Everybody's going to jump around a little bit. And everybody's hanging on right now. Nose to tail. Let's hop on board with a couple of these cars here as we head down the front straightaway on the hood. Cam and Jamie Lee Dunning. Dunning right now inside the top 8. You see him scramble in front of him. See how much... Oh, we got to go around right in front of Dunning. Holy cow. Big save down there in the corner. I don't know exactly who that was, but somebody got out of shape. Jamie Lee Dunning luckily got by it. I believe we need to check Jamie's rollers here. I think they might be not white anymore after that one. And caution is out. Bonnie off track here. Joey in trouble. Caution on the racetrack. Back. Bonnie off track back here. 59 complete. You can see that was Joey there that went for a wild ride. You know, look here at what happened to Ronnie Osmore. And off the corner, the car is just, right in front of him. The 11 goes around. Ronnie tries to avoid it. Smacks him right in the door. That was the 11 of Joey. Take a look here. See that car sideways. They did avoid. And watch this. The 11's going to snap around as well. And yeah, right there, the snaps. Unfortunately, the 2 gets collected. Man, everybody scrambles. Let's go back here into this car. Blue car here. Let's try to determine who that was. There, right there. That is Bill Stringfellow. Let's go all the way back. Bill Stringfellow's wild ride as well. So let's use our magical rewind time towers here. Bill does a good job making it through this. But watch this. Over here in turn 1 is where Bill got out of shape so bad when we were on board with Jamie Lee Dunning. Watch this. Car's just going to step out on Bill right there in front of Jamie. Jamie grabs the wheel, keeps it out from under him. Great save from Bill Stringfellow. Got down on that apron, was able to straighten it out. Oh man, let's see if we can talk to Jamie after that crazy save. One of the more crazy things I've seen here tonight. 61 and 150 is complete. And he is up there in Southern Excitement. Let's talk to him. Bring him all the way down here. Hey, Jamie, Matt in the booth. You get a copy? Well, man, I got a question. Do I need to bring you some more drawers after Bill got sideways in front of you? Well, see, we were on your onboard camera when that happened. So I closed my eyes. Well, man, good job getting around it. How's the car other than that, man? Yeah. You know what's funny, Jamie, is we watched the race today with the new surface. You know, Atlanta's same-o. They were loose today as well. So, I don't think it's going to change that much, man. Yes, sir. We'll get up there and get her done tonight, bud. Well, man, there's not many people I could interview and be so calm after what just happened. Yeah, for man, great job there getting by it. We'll talk to you later. All right, there we go. Jamie Lee Johnny there got away with one. It's the bullet. You're Jamie. Ah, that sucks. I will have that fixed before the next interview. Somehow Discord got turned off on me. My apologies, you guys. All right. Well, we'll redo those interviews there. Sorry about that. All right, let's end the poll. I got one more poll for you tonight. I'm going to hear you here. Hang on, let's see if we can put a... So, 463 on the board here. Garrett. Come to green here. Here we go. Green flag, 64 on the board of 150 here. Yeah, David, I personally like Discord 10 times better. Let me back up to Steve. So 64 on the board here. Up front, everybody hanging on. Right now, side by side, there's Andrew right there in 13th here, 64 laps complete. The on board as they continue to run. That nose camera right there in traffic. Right off the hood there, a couple more just in front of him. You see right there is that 40, or that, oh, we got problems. Trouble. One car in a wall. We're going to rock it by. Get on the brakes. Oh, my goodness. Caution is out. And we're on board for another crazy one. This time, not so lucky as you were on board with Ronnie Osmore. As the seas parted in front of him, he ends up in the wall. We'll take a look at what caused it. My goodness. Holy crap. That about made me wet myself, if we'll put it that way. Jesus. Let's take a look. Ronnie caught up in this one. So this appears to have started with TJ Floyd, I do believe. We were on board with Ronnie as he rocketed through that mess. Down the back straight away. Oh, just wrecking right in front of him. And right there, he's going to get turned up the racetrack. Everybody scrambles. Funny, one of those, unfortunately, that didn't make it through right there in the 55. That was the car we was on board with here. And yet another caution, but let's take a look here. Oh, man. Oh, let's go with... go on that onboard shot we were on, if we can. This is what we saw live as it happened. Look at the wreck here. He's going to go through the middle, misses that one, and then wall. Man. It's a big, big incident. Caution is out. That's twice we've been on board with a car and a major incident occurred. And unfortunately this time, not as lucky for poor Ronnie there. What do you even say? Under yellow again here. Blake out front. Check in on the 16, see where he is, or the 66 here. There's good old Corey right there, that Red Bull machine. Back there in 20th. Let's try this again for Corey. We're going to give him a proper interview. Let's see. Where is Corey? Where is Corey? I found him earlier. Why can't I find him now? There he is. Hey, Corey, Matt in the booth, you got a copy?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, I decided to go ahead and redo this thing because apparently some folks couldn't hear you when I talked to you there earlier. Man, it's been some crazy action in front of you tonight.
Yeah, it's been crazy for sure. Hoping that we can stay up here, and it's looking like a one stop now, so I'm feeling good about our chances.
Man, oh man. Well, you got a little bit of hood damage there. Not too bad. Little scuff.
Where did I get that from?
I have no idea, brother. I think you did. And let me circle the camera back around. Yeah, on the right side, you've got a dent. Right side of your hood.
That's alrighty then.
Hey,
That's new.
Hey, at least I make a good crew chief out of this.
I know, right? I didn't even hit anybody, so I mean, okay.
That's kind of weird.
Maybe a visual glitch? I don't know.
Well, I tell you what. Have you at least got a fast repair left?
Oh, we got a fast repair for sure.
Oh, at least that's good. Still trying to figure out where this came from because I'm not even sure. But yeah, it's your right front and your right front fender. You got a crinkle in it.
Huh, is it bad?
It don't look great. So,
Alrighty then.
Alrighty, man. Well, I'm glad I can help you out, Larry Mack, up here in the booth.
Alrighty, well, we'll see how if it affects us.
Get down there and get them to pull the tires off the fenders and whatnot.
And then put some tape on it.
Put some tape on it and get back out there at it, buddy.
Alright, 10-4.
All right, man. Best of luck to you, brother.
Yep, thank you.
A little bit of damage on that car, and hey, look who's here. Hey.
So, Matt, it looks like YouTube has slowly started removing dual streaming.
Oh, boo.
So you know what we're going to do? I'm going to keep my personal channel, but I'm going to move some races over. Like the races I will be doing will be also on mine as well.
10-4. Well, that just absolutely is no good.
It'll work out because I'll still be running the Extreme Sim TV banner and everything. It'll just be on my personal page.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Well, dude, we're having a heck of a show at Atlanta. I know you got to go spend time with the lady, but
she's asleep.
well, pooey. Well, man, we're having a heck of a battle out here.
We were just gonna watch the Marvel Shang-Chi movie.
Shang-Chi? Well,
Yep, Shang-Chi and the Ten Rings, I think that's what it's called.
10-4, man. Well, we're back green here, folks. Keep an eye on the Extreme Sim TV Facebook for updates regarding the dual streaming on AJ's page. 70 and 150 complete, AJ, and it has been one heck of a race out here in Atlanta tonight.
Well, I am loading in right now.
Oh, we got more trouble. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm going to wake him up screaming here tonight. I know I am. Car in the wall, 94 in the fence. Bro. big mess out of turn 2. Caution out again. So to fill you in, AJ, while we get another yellow, we've been on board a car twice that got through a wreck. I'm about, how do I YouTube friendly myself? I about jumped out of my skin on one of them because we were on the hood view and he got through. It's been crazy.
Oh, wow. Broadcasting iRacing races with Extreme Sim TV along with other streams.
You know what I think they're going to do, right? A little behind
What?
the scenes for the guys at home. I think they're going to phase it out and then make you be YouTube Premium to be able to do it.
Well, I have that, so that's fine.
Yeah. Well, I don't because I like supporting the creators, but it does either way.
Well, yeah, because you spend the $10 or so, and instead of you watching the ad, it just straight up pays them for you watch the ad.
What a race here tonight. We're going to work on some more polls here and the chat for you guys. So we have been using the poll feature like crazy animals here tonight.
Cool.
And we have been having a blast. But up front right now, it's last year's champion. And a funny note to this, to kind of keep you up to speed here, not only did he win last week, not only is he the past champion, he's the overall all-time winner of the league, going for 12 here tonight. And he won back here in the spring race last season. So can he go 2 for 2 in the spring race at Atlanta? We got Garrett on here in chat trying to sell T-shirts. That's a thing that's going on. We got it's been crazy. 72 on the board.
For everybody that is just showing up, on Extreme Sim TV, a couple times a week, Matt and I split up, and I do a stream at the same time as Matt does a stream. If you can all help myself out, I would greatly appreciate it. For some streams that Matt won't be here for, can you all go like my personal YouTube page? Just so there's no mix-up where anything can be, because you can either find it on Extreme Sim TV or on my page.
Yes, sir.
So I'll put that in the chat if y'all can help me out.
As we continue to get Ray White's on the pace car, let's see if we can find somebody, because I got a moment. I've been doing a crap ton of interviews tonight. This has been kind of fun. Let's see who we can talk to next. Bro, I have done more interviews tonight than in my broadcasting career ever in one race. So let's talk to Justin Michael, who has moved into, well, if I can find him, because finding people tonight has been a thing for me. Let's see. I don't see Justin. I'll keep an eye on the pace car as well. There's Justin out of Shine Runners. See, I knew I could find him. Hey, Justin Michael, Matt in the booth. You get a copy?
Yes, sir.
Well, buddy, I got to tell you, from my perspective up here in the booth, this race is quickly becoming an instant classic.
Yeah, there's a lot of wrecks here. People need to calm down a little bit. They, I don't know, just the loose car.
This car is horrible.
Yeah, but they're just overdriving it. So, hopefully they start clearing out here in another 20, 30 laps.
I'm hoping so, because I'm going to end up waking up the girlfriend screaming so much.
Well, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Yes.
We'll get some green flag racing here soon.
Yes, sir. Well, Ben, it's been a blast. So, Justin, how's your car right now?
It's good. Just, the first half of the run, it's terrible, and it really comes in. At least I'm saving a lot better tires than everybody else out there. I think on the long run, we definitely have the fastest car.
Well, man, again, best of luck, Mr. Michael. Go out there and get it done for Shine Runners, my friend.
Thanks, sir.
And bring me some shine while you're at it.
Will do. It's in the mail.
10-4, buddy. So there we go. So, AJ Capola, how was your dirt night?
Fantastic.
There we go.
Great races with between Doug Betts, Kyle Wilkins, or Kenny Wilkins, Kyle. I'm trying to remember his name. He ended up winning the race. Dersham. I think it was Kyle Dersham.
Well, I just sent out the memo to some of the other broadcasters before they have problems, and I'm getting a lot of the WTH responses. 74 on the board. Getting ready to go back green.
With YouTube allowing us to dual stream.
Well, this came out of nowhere, folks, as we go green.
Yeah, it kept picking up yours over and over again. Like we had 2 streams going on of yours.
Oh, crazy.
Of the SEAL race.
Yeah, I tell you what, as we're back to green here. Hey, at least it was a heck of a good race. Hate it for the Stars guys that they had some problems, but man,
you saw, everybody saw every lap.
Well, that's impressive. Good job, pal. Good job.
Since they had a warm-up, they had a 5-minute warm-up, I went straight to calling the race, and I did the intros and national anthem during the warm-up.
So side by side here, there's Gomez right there side by side. He'll be on the outside here. I believe that's Herring right there underneath of him there in the 23. That's old Casey Herring trying to work forward here. 76 laps on the board. And this, one of the best races I have seen in a while at Atlanta, putting on a great show here tonight. But side by side up near the front, and guess what? Blake's got a challenger coming, and that challenger is going to be Jamie Lee Dunning and Justin Michael as they do battle for second. But if they can get clear and get to the El Champion's back bumper, maybe get around him, as Blake is pretty much dominated up front as all the action's been behind him here. Big trouble, turn 2, big incident. Multiple cars involved, 5, 6, 7, 8, now 9 cars all going to pile in. Jeff D. Merck involved. Caution back out on the racetrack. AJ, another massive pile up at the exit of turn 2. Not sure if you're loaded in yet, but we have a mess over
Oh,
here.
I am. I'm just formatting the post on the Facebook.
Oh, you're fine, buddy, because we have got a massive WOD is the best YouTube friendly word I can come up with tonight. Man, oh man. So let's go back and take a look at it here. Man, we gonna have more sheet metal for sale here tonight, or sorry, carbon fiber, than ever before. Wow, just got loose. The 3 gets loose in the middle of the corner, and that just triggers a cacophony of cars sliding in there. He used big words tonight. Ow. One more look at it. So am I going to get an angry text from your woman tomorrow saying, I got no time spent with me?
No, not at all. No, she's not running on a lot of sleep like I am because of incidents that happened a couple days ago.
Yeah, I hate that for you guys as we're on board here.
Which is very unfortunate, but what are you gonna do?
Look,
you gotta
go ahead. Wow, gosh almighty.
Yeah, the amount of damage on these cars.
And nowhere to go, dude. Nowhere. So, AJ, I will touch on this real quick as we got cars on pit road. Did the Atlanta reconfiguration work? Well, I will tell you guys at home, I was pumped to come call an Atlanta race after watching that one.
I actually very much enjoyed it. It was, granted, super speedway racing on a 2.5 mile track gets very boring, but I felt like this race today didn't really become boring, in my opinion.
So AJ, they're wanting me to inform you of something in chat.
What's up?
The Rock is not the People's Champion. Corey Stahl is the new People's Champion. Because everybody has voted for him to win this race, even though he's in like 20, last time I checked, 20 something. But on the bright side, he's the People's Champion. They have deferred him to be the People's Champion.
The post has been put out on our Facebook. If we ever have dual streams, this is pretty much what's going to end up happening.
Fortunately, it is what it is.
It looks like on Mondays I will have the Pony Express, Extreme Forces, and Thunderstorm on my page. But it's all good. It'll still be under the Extreme Sim TV banner.
And on board here with Corey Stahl in this incident, because unfortunately, the People's Champion right now is the People's Pit Stall and pushing that thing back to the garage after getting caught up in this thing. Ow. You can't do that to the People's Champ. They need to give him another. He needs to get like 2 more cars, 2 more backup cars. It's unjust for the People's Champ to be on pit road, AJ. But right now, Blake leads the way. I've had way too much Red Bull or something.
I don't know what you've had, but it's kind of funny.
81 on the board of 150. Right, let's check chat again here. He was just 12. These dang reckless racers and all the crashes really. Oh my goodness, that's funny. Oh, so Corey's got a fan base, kind of like Caleb does. If not, but Corey's is probably a little bit more excitable, as in they'll say anything they think. So it's kind of entertaining to watch. I tell you what, if we got the Roach Army and the Stall Army in one chat, this would be the best ever. So 81 on the board of 150 here. Lights off on the iRacing Police Interceptor Ford pace cars. Always call it. Hey AJ, I wonder if I keep complaining about the pace car enough that they'll finally change it.
Why?
Dude, we need more pace cars. We got all these cars in there. We could have Mustangs. We could have a lot of different pace cars. Legit looking cars. We're going to come to green once again. 81 and 150 complete. Back to green. And we're going to hop on board here for a moment. Here, and if you're wondering why we're doing a lot of onboard shots, AJ, is I asked the stream, and we did a poll, and like 85% wanted more. So what they want, I am providing.
If they want it the whole time, though.
No. We found a good mix of it. It's been a lot of fun. On board that rear deck camera, you see everybody already spreading back out. Great racing here. 82 and 150 on the board. 83 this time by. So I just got informed that the Nerds Do Nerd Things podcast is going to have to pay the charges for the tow bills tonight, AJ. That's part of your sponsorship.
Well, that sucks for me.
Yeah, that's a big bad sad for you. They continue to run down the back straightaway. Take a look here. It's Mark, Bill Stringfellow right there in the 83. Old Bill right there has been caught up in a couple of them here tonight. Andrew just in front of him. Joey Doucette right there as well. That Ford, or that number 11 car got a little bit of damage on the rear and the front of that machine as well. One car that don't have any damage is we got a battle for Matt Bucket right there. And caution is out. Yellow back out, and I'm going to try to determine who was involved in this one. How that goes sometimes. And it looks like Kyle. So, let's see what happened. Oh, just so you know, they updated SDK again, but.
So,
yep.
Already took care of it.
Me too. Big incident there for the 9.
They're still smoking down the backstretch.
Ow. We got enough smoke going on here. We're going to have to do something about it. This track's going to be covered in smoke by the time the night's over. Arcs and smoke and metal and carbon fiber. Blake out front leading the way. So as we got another quick yellow, AJ, because this is perfect timing. Of course, this is AJ Capola from the world of famous Nerds Doing Nerds Things podcast. And AJ, why don't you take this moment in time to tell everybody what they can see, look forward to coming up out of Nerds Doing Nerds Things?
Well, coming out this Friday on both YouTube and audio, if you find your podcast on any of the audio sites like Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, and such like that, we are talking about Return of the King. It's a good, I guess, hour and a half where we talk about the Lord of the Rings movie. It was a lot of fun. A lot of stuff happened in that movie, and I mean a lot of stuff happened in that movie. But yeah, go check us out on all of our pages on Facebook and YouTube. Give us a like. Trust me, everything helps when you're trying to grow your brand. We just hit in about a year and a half, almost 10,000 listens, so we're getting there.
There we go. And again, thank you guys for being on board with the channel, and all you guys do as well over there. And if I could be a personal recommendation and not a sponsored recommendation, my advice: watch the YouTube channel, because seeing their faces react to some of this stuff is absolutely hilarious. So yeah, go watch it.
You ain't wrong.
Go listen to the podcast and then go back and watch the video version, because it's great. 86 on the board here of 150. You're in the R1 Photography 150 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Who is R1 Photography? Well, they cover tons of iRacing photography. I know he does a lot here in the SERL for their group in photography wise, and every bit of his shots look absolutely amazing. And to the point I might actually get him to do some of the thumbnails for this series, because it looks great. But so if you need any photography done, contact R1 over there and they'll get you taken care of. Of course, that's Andrew there that's posting all these. Let's talk real quick while we're doing sponsor spots. Let's talk to Andrew. Hey, Andrew, it's Matt up here in the booth. You got a copy, pal?
I got you.
Alrighty, man. Well, we was just talking about R1 Photography, man, and taking a look at some of your epic screenshots you got on Discord here. You guys do a great job.
Thanks, man. That's just me. I do everything.
Well, man, you do an epic job of it. How can people get a hold of you, man?
I started a Facebook page. I'm a pretty new business. I got a Facebook page, R1 Paints, and or just message me on Discord or Discord or Facebook.
There we go, man. Well, you do a great job again. Go get a hold of him if you need a paint or photography done. I'll probably get him to do both. He's going to hate me because I'm having tons of work. But you got to get out there and try to win this race, bud.
Yeah, I'm working on it. I just got a new set of tires, so I'm going to be working my way up to the field.
Alrighty, man. What room would you like me to move you back to, sir?
Apprentice for Tail Racing.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good one, man.
Thanks, you too.
So if you've noticed, AJ, I've started asking everybody where they want me to move them, because I've moved some guys in wrong spots a couple of nights, and I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to start asking people.
That might be for the best.
So 89 on the board. You know how it is. You look for the name and you miss what the channel name was, and then you're like, where were they? 88 and 150 on the board. Again, Matt in the booth again with our tag team L champion partner, AJ Capola, who's convinced me to go to the movie theater again for the first time in years.
I mean, Uncharted was a phenomenal movie. I was very shocked that you picked Batman.
I wanted Uncharted, but somebody else wanted Batman, so somebody else won.
So she wants to see the Sparkle Sparkle vampire be Batman. Got it. It's a very different movie. I enjoyed it. I know people who absolutely hated it.
Here we go. We're back underway once again. And look out for Blake Casey right there along behind him, nose to tail right now. As they continue to run here. And look at Blake right now, continuing to hold these guys at bay, AJ. Nobody can do much with him here. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of odd, actually. There's Mr. McIntyre right there in the 2-car trying to move forward. 90 on the board of the 150. And, of course, Extreme Sim TV, we've been here at Atlanta for 3 races this weekend. In total, over somewhere in the neighborhood of 390 laps covered at Atlanta this weekend. So, as they continue to run, Herring right there in second. Justin Michael there at third. Look at Justin Michael in the Breda Filters machine. Just right there giving chase. Doing a great job trying to run down the 23. as we run 91 of 150 complete. Right now, 91 of 150 laps complete. And this one, take a look, single file down the back. Look back here just a little ways. Is Andrew right there. We just talked to him, the R1 photography machine there, that Ford Mustang hanging on, 91 and 150. And we might have some more sponsorship news coming up, AJ, as soon as Mr. Robinson gives me the go-ahead. That might shock some people if that happens. So they continue to rock and roll, 92 and 150 complete. Right there, Jamie Dunning right there as well, having a great run. So 93 on the board. Right now as they run at the moment. Oh, we got a car in trouble. That's the 23. As we run 94 laps complete here tonight at a 150. So as they run at the moment, but look up front, there goes Justin Michael putting pressure on Blake. We might have a lead change. He'll draw to the outside. He'll poke that car up. He'll go to the top and look for running room.
Okay, so I at least notified all the leagues that I broadcast, even with Extreme Sim TV, that the races will now be moved over to mine.
There we go.
Because gotta try to be proactive, am I right?
Yeah, boy, you're dead on, and hopefully they change the policy back.
Do you think?
Because if it just becomes a YouTube premium thing, that's no problem.
Well, I'm not gonna say that's the case because I don't want to put words in my mouth.
But Justin Michael able to get the lead away from Blake there as we was watching there.
Oh,
you're fine.
I'm very loud.
You're
I
fine.
gotta turn myself down a little bit.
Yeah, I've got
Right,
everybody on Facebook or Discord turned up for some reason.
No, you're fine. I turned myself down, so hopefully I'm not super uber loud.
There you go. You're not uber loud anymore. You're not like Batman loud, but right now it's Michael in front of Mr. Blake right there as well. On board here, that rear bumper or the rear spoiler cam here, just off the right, left side of the spoiler. As they continue to run, and right now alongside goes Mr. Jamie Lee Dunning to the top. Blake down there as well, taking a look there. Jamie Lee Dunning and Mr. Casey Herring all doing battle for third right now. As we're closing.
Yeah, look at this battle for the lead right now, man.
Oh boy, here we go. Man, these guys are all over one another tonight.
That 16 of Blake has gotten right to the back bumper of Michael.
Hopefully WWE don't sue me for saying instant classic.
I don't know if you can copyright those two words.
Yeah.
I know there is something you should never say on any stream, and that is that football game that's in February, because that is very much copyrighted.
Yeah, exactly. So 98 of 150 complete. Man, everybody hanging on, battle for the lead as well. Justin Michael, Blake going at it. Blake going for win number 12 in his career here in this series. The most all-time right now at 11. Underneath Justin Michael, and Michael's, man, what I got to do to beat this guy? Here comes Blake underneath. He'll power back out front. No, he won't either. Michael, big run on the top. R1 Photography, 150 here tonight at Atlanta. Blake there as well in P2. If I can talk tonight, that'd be great. Everybody doing everything they can, trying to hang on, AJ. What has been an epic race all evening long. Taking a look, mid-pack, Stringfellow, Gonez right there as well, trying to look for a lane. 101 of 150 completing this next time by, getting into the later stages of this one in Atlanta. And remember, these guys go to Circuit of Americas 1 week from today. In Austin, Texas, I believe is where that would be at.
Yes, it is.
as Justin Michael leads. Looking forward to that race. I had a good run there last year, trying to double it up. Over on the NIS side of things, they're 101 on the board. Other than that, I don't want to talk about how NIS has went so far. AKA a bunch of torn up race cars.
I haven't been able to attempt it, unfortunately.
101 laps on 150 complete. Side by side right now, 102 on the board. There is Blake right now alongside. And here we go down the front straightaway, side by side. Michael and Blake double file. Great racing here as they run side by side at the moment.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the run coming off of turn 2. The 16 of Blake is going to cut to the inside and try to make the pass. They are even. They are very even.
Look how unstable Blake was there for a moment. That car kind of bobbled a bit there on the inside. That's the spot you don't want to be in. Downforce is usually a no-go at that point on the racetrack.
But you know what this is allowing, right?
That's allowed.
Casey Hearing, Christopher Howell, and Jamie Lee Dunning are all catching these two drivers because of this.
Yeah, I mean, they are coming. And look at the side-by-side racing out front. Blake not giving up on the bottom. Michael saying, nah, man, you ain't going to get by me. He's going to hold it on the top. They'll go back single file. That's probably for the best right now with the two behind them gaining. Now back single file down the back straightaway. Starting to see the pack get spread out a little bit here behind them, but these top 3, 4 cars now under the blanket here tonight in Atlanta. Down the front straightaway through the dogleg once again. They'll cut center of the dogleg. Now big push coming from Blake trying to get Justin to make a mistake. Justin Michael, no slouch either. Right now continuing to hang on, AJ. And these guys continuing to do battle up front. What are you thinking right now, AJ, as you're watching this? What would you do if you were one of these guys doing battle up front this way?
Well, now that you've let a lot of the field come back up to you, you really got to figure out how to keep your position. Because they're just going to use the draft to get to you, and then you're going to have to protect your lane. You still have...
Oh, big... Don't mean to cut you off. Trouble back straight away. Big car.
Coming out of turn 2.
Oh, no. No yellow either. That's Bill Stringfellow involved. Wow. We're watching a replay now. I caught it out of the corner of my eye, AJ, and he went for a wicked hit down to the bottom. Car just gets in the wall, gets clipped right there, and pow, right into that inside wall. And what makes it worse is no yellow. He's going to lose a ton of time. We'll get back up here to this battle for the race lead because it's still ongoing. Justin Michael right there. On the board here. Are you surprised at what you're seeing out there tonight?
No, not at all. Not at all whatsoever.
Now, you take a look here for Justin Michael trying to hang on to P2. He's got the win here in this league a total of 5 times here. And the last win he had was back at the Texas race at the end of last season. So it's been a bit here since he's been to victory lane, but right now, by far what would be most likely, as he gets out of shape, but you know, he's got a shot at going back to victory lane right now. Well, car a little out of shape right now, but his best finish for the year so far, AJ, was back at Auto Club. Came home with a second, and right now, falling backward, but look at Christopher Howell right there. For a great jump for him up to P2. Man, oh man, oh man. So, AJ, as these guys continue to do battle here, as the tires begin to wear, do you start backing your corner down a little bit?
You're gonna have to. You were coaching me through a truck race here probably about 3 hours ago, and you and Mike Robinson, who is on the channel quite a bit, were both telling me back up the corners. You're gonna be really happy with how it runs later on.
Yeah, you do that. You back up the corners and you kind of let it, what you lose there early on doing that backing up is going to come back to you later on, if that makes sense. 111 on the board here. Such a great race tonight, I have to say. So much fun to watch as they continue to run right now. 112 on the board right at the moment. See John McIntyre right here, Andrew back here inside that top 10. So let's go through the field, shall we, AJ? At least through the top 10.
Let's do it.
So that's Mr. Blake out front leading the way right now. Up front of Christopher Howell right here in second, Herring in third, and Justin Michael in fourth right now. Jamie Dunning right now in fifth. Sixth is going to be Chris Gomez. Seventh, Jonathan Cogswell. David Durand Jr. in eighth. Ninth right now, all the way up from starting 24th-ish is going to be John McIntyre. Andrew Randall right there in that 10th spot. 11th is going to be hit-free right now. Devin is going to be 12th. Justin Lumpkin right there as well. As we got pit stops here, so we'll stop through the field for a moment. Because
I think that 54 looked like he could be speeding. He got in there hard and locked up his tires.
Well, right there, cars on pit road, and that'll give us really our first real fuel run of the night. So that can tell us what numbers we're looking at. We're looking at them about... Gomez is 66 laps into our run here. Pretty high for a fuel number, actually. Wow. So by these numbers, from what I'm seeing, I'm thinking this will probably be the last stop of the night. Would you agree?
I would think so. Unless a caution comes out. Because tires are very much a premium here.
Yes, tires are gold here at Atlanta. More than anywhere else, they're gold here in Atlanta for sure. When to do battle out front, and right now everybody hanging on 116 of the 150 on the board. Jonathan Cogswell taking over the race lead. He's 30-ish laps into his stint right now, AJ. Not sure how long he'll push it here on these older tires. And I'm not sure that 60 number was a realistic number and maybe a glitch, because that's a big number for pit stops.
Might have been a glitch.
Yeah, I don't think I remember going 60 laps in Atlanta. 117 on the board. Usually going that long, you're going to be on the rim before you're out of tires.
Yeah, no kidding. Now we're just waiting to see, Jonathan Cogswell, John McIntyre, Andrew Rattle, all come to pit road to take their stops.
Hell, right there behind them. 118
But
on
Matt,
the board.
I gotta thank you for me come up here and, just chit chat, have fun, and, just shoot the stuff while we try to figure some YouTube stuff out and, call a very good race. There's Jonathan Cogswell hitting pit road. John McIntyre staying out once again.
Yeah, man, no problem. Anytime. You know how it works, buddy. You're welcome. Man, it's a lot of fun when we get to do this. I'm looking forward to getting you over there on the role play side of things a little bit, too. That's going to be fun. 119 on the board. Yes, I'm going to force AJ to come do a ride along with me. 119 on the board right now. John right there leading the way, doing a wonderful job leading. McIntyre out front waiting for his stop as well. Coming up on the 30 to go marker here tonight at this wonderful facility, Atlanta Motor Speedway. The Southern Excitement Racing League Cup Series has put on one heck of a battle here tonight. Now we'll have cars to pit road. That's McIntyre going to hit pit road. He was awful late getting down on the apron. That was a little sketchy. But he got down there, got her out of the way. He was up the racetrack a little bit further than you normally like to see folks when they do hit pit road like that. Andrew will come through to the race lead here. So now Andrew on the cyclist stops. Now leads over Hint-Free right now. We'll look for Andrew in the next few laps to hit pit road. Side by side, there's a 94 in tow. What might be the prettiest car out there of the night is Hint-Free's 94 camp. Looking great and polished up.
But he has Devin Coate coming up really fast. But it is Andrew Rattle and Tyler Humphrey right next to each other.
Yes, sir.
There's the 54 going to get his lap back. That's Jamie Lee Dunning. This isn't going to really work that well for the 5 or the 94 staying out this long because you have all these drivers going to get their lap back. You are going to be cycled out pretty far. Sounds like Andrew is coming to pit road here. He did queue up on the mic.
So, yes, he will. He'll come to pit road 1:30:23. And, man, they're staying up above that white line awful long, slowing down.
That is really long.
We'll get down there safe and sound, but that's never a fun sign when you're coming by there at 170, 80, 90 mile an hour, a car rolling like that on the bottom. He'll get to pit road. That Mountain Dew machine will go up in the air. He'll get 4 fresh tires of fuel. This will transfer the lead to Humphrey. And he is, let's see if he's coming. He appears to be coming. And again, really long up above the white line. Wow. It's got to be something with these cars and how they're having to enter here. I don't remember staying above the white line quite that long. Of course, that might be a good reason why I'm slow on pit road and everybody else is not. Because I try to get to the apron too soon. Because if you go to the apron, you're going to kill all your momentum and speed, right? In theory. And they will hit pit road. 4 fresh tires of fuel, 26 to go here tonight. Thank you for everybody watching again. If you like what you see, slam that like button. Slam that subscribe button. Go subscribe to AJ's channel.
It is in the chat.
It is in the chat there.
And if you want to look for it later, it's NDNT. It stands for Nerds Doing Nerd Things, but NDNT AJ All-Star 15.
As we're 25 on the board. What a race. 25 laps to go here tonight. So as we come to the end of this one with now Mr. Coate out front, Patrick Kobe in second. These green flag stops really jacked up the running order of this race, AJ. For a while here.
Yeah, no kidding.
It should cycle back to Blake and Justin Michael out front when the stops come to a conclusion. 23 on the board here tonight. Coda coming up next week for these drivers. That should be a fun racetrack. Or terror for some. For some folks fun, for some folks terror. I don't know which one yet. He'll be out front leading. And guys in the chat, next week I'll do something special. I'll take you for a ride along around the Coda International Raceway and the Extreme Sim TV virtual car to give you a lap there, what it should be. Because I can actually drive there decently. 23 on the board. Probably should do that after NIS, AJ, where I don't give away any secrets.
Yeah, no kidding.
Coat right there. Now let's check. 16 cars right now on the lead lap. Last one being Tyler Humphrey. We seen him come to pit road just a while ago. That shows you how much time he lost by staying out longer. Humphrey really did stay out quite a ways there on that set. Coming to 20 to go. You got to look at Patrick Kobe, Devin there as well. And you have to wonder when they're going to hit pit road here. Take a look at their pit strategy here. Coming up on 50 laps in their run. So maybe that 60 number is not magical. Maybe you can hit it, but it's going to be tight. Now, if you can go 60, AJ, you got to look through the field and go, okay, McMillan back there, and you may have an opportunity to stay out and make it if he can stretch it a lap or two. Because they're working 43 in their run right now, so by that math, they would be okay. 51 coming to pit road right at 51 there for Devin there. So this is going to be interesting. How long can these guys stretch it?
Well, they will be the fastest vehicles on the racetrack, but it looks like they might be obviously one, but more than one lap down. Could possibly two or more.
Well, here's the situation. You got Kobe out front, but Jones, by my math, behind him, and Bouchette as well, and McMillan Sr. As I say that, one's going to peel off. May have an opportunity to stretch it, or at least try. But right now, if not, Blake right now, if everybody in front of Blake pits, he's got a great opportunity here in front of Justin Michael by 1.2 or 1.4 over Justin Michael, assuming we don't have a yellow. If we have a yellow, throw all this out the book and KD bar the door. Not gonna matter. Man, my knee's still hurting from jumping up and down so much during that Atlanta race today. I'm one of these guys that have to stand up to watch TV when it gets exciting. I'm that guy that you see on YouTube that breaks their TV. It's 17 laps to go. Hey man, you know you got to be 2 inches away from your 55-inch NASCAR Glory TV. 17 laps to go. Right now with James Jones, Joey DeCut right there. Have Blake there in third. So 17 laps to go here. At the raceway. Jones leads the way. We'll see how far he goes here, crossing the stripe to 16. So we got 2 more out front, AJ, that possibly could try to stretch it. Being Jones and Mr. Joey, and we'll take a look again. They're coming up to lap 49 in one run, 47 of the other. That'd put them at right 65-ish in a run. I don't know if that's going to work. Go ahead.
No. I was agreeing with you.
Oh, yeah. Cool. What
you dope?
I am a big dope sometimes. We know this already. Hey, that's obvious. I got a big sign on my head. It's a big dope sometimes. But right now, 50 on the board. So you're not thinking he's going to try to stretch, just thinking they're 15 laps, right?
I don't think so. Excuse me. Wow.
Unless he's got like an extra 2 or 3 gallons, I don't see it working. I mean, that's a long way to stretch. Blake, and immediately right here, he's coming to pit road with 15 to go, which will hand the lead back over to last season champion, Mr. Blake. And they will come down the front straight away here, AJ.
Yep, there it goes.
So 14 to go. He's looking for win number 12. Do you think it's possible here that we get a yellow here to mix it up a little bit at least?
It's always, and I mean always, possible to get a yellow, no matter where you are.
You know, I used to call it the goddess of caution, and I quit doing that because she magically appeared out of nowhere all the time.
Yeah.
We could literally be coming to the checkered flag and she would magically show up. 13 laps to go. I hope everybody has enjoyed tonight's coverage of this one. Right now, as they continue to run 13 laps to go, you see Hampton right here, McIntyre, Hemphrey, Miranda Jr. Everybody pretty spread out. We got 16 cars on the lead lap here. Southern Excitement Racing League round number 5 here tonight from the Atlanta Motor Speedway. Again, top 3 interviews coming up after the race as always, as well. 11 laps to go. So again, right now, 12 laps to go in this one. Everybody trying to hang on. As they continue to run 11 to go. Blake right now leading the way. Jamie Lee Dunning right there in second. Tyler Humphrey right there as well in that top 8. And
ooh, that's 7 cars just. That's Josh Anderson just sitting in the middle of the track.
Oh man, I said her name, didn't I?
Yep. Yes, you did. It's all your fault.
Let's take a look here. Anderson having a problem. Are we sure it's not Mister?
I understood that reference.
As they will come through, let's take a look at it. And into the wall here brings the yellow out for Mr. Anderson. Here we go. So yellow out on the racetrack. I'm way too hyper tonight. So 10 laps to go in the R1 Photography Atlanta, 150 here at Atlanta. Of course, you can contact all R1 Photography through R1 Paints on Facebook for all your painting and photography needs. Like if you want to get a quick rendering of me and AJ in a nice picture, you can get that at r1photography.com and we'll even autograph it for you. Right, AJ?
Absolutely.
That
would
way.
Definitely be interesting. I don't know if I'd hang it on my wall, but I would definitely have it in my game room.
There we go. That way, when we become famous and millionaires, it'll be worth a lot of money, right?
Yes.
So everybody, except looking like McIntyre, going to hit pit road. So he's going to be the proverbial roadblock. Because not tires here, not good, Captain, normally.
No, God, no. This place eats tires like Cookie Monster eats cookies.
Yeah, they do. They definitely do.
And I'm very happy that I used that reference today.
You had to find a way to get it in, didn't you?
Uh-huh. Absolutely.
Yes, caution.
I love it.
So on this next one, ignore the yes and no part.
Oh, God.
We're not using the yes or no question on the next poll, guys. Just so you know. I just can't remember it. Ah, crap. I'm going to have to pull that poll down. I didn't put all the options in there.
Did you mess up?
I did. I goofed up.
What are you going to put? Who do you think's going to win this race?
No, I was asking everybody how the broadcast was. I put great and good, but I didn't put all the other options. Let's see if I can fix it here.
I closed it.
Yep, thank you.
Start over.
Let's try this again. Wait for it to fix itself. Yes, that's right. We do a poll where you only have great and good.
Because that would be a better one. Who do you think's going to win this race?
Yes, we'll do that. We'll do the other one after the race.
And McIntyre, Giglio, Michael, Howell. Like just do last names to make it a little easier.
We'll do is we work our way late race counting. We're having fun with this tonight, boys and girls. Now that I've discovered the awesomeness of polls for everybody. And so, AJ, who would you pick out of this group?
I gotta go with the People's Champ in the 16 car.
Oh, duck up.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I misspell these names in the poll, I apologize. I am quickly doing the poll, so I'm copying very quickly. Crap, it only let me do 2 options. So let me see what y'all think about the 2 options I gave, because that's your top 2 at the moment. Or other. Other would also be in there, but it won't give us more than 4 options. Ain't that a bummer? It won't give us more than 4.
Yeah.
YouTube, and it won't let us remove the other 2. That's the even more bummer part. So we technically can add 2. So 7 laps to go here at Atlanta. Who's it going to be? We're about to find out in a last lap or last 6 lap dash. Remember McIntyre up there? I think he is on old Goodyear Eagles. I don't think that's going to go well. Gilligan, Michael's got to try to maybe get Gilligan there in a problem trying to get around McIntyre. Or AJ's going to win the race somehow. That's a possibility.
Wouldn't that be freaking interesting?
Here we go, 6 laps to go. Green flag in the air, wheel spin, there it is. A little bit of wheel spin there for, I believe, McIntyre, AJ.
I think you called it.
And yeah, he's going to be out to the wolves. Everybody's going to go by him and just be waving out their drop passenger side window as they go, oh my goodness. Wow, Blake nearly got in trouble, and that's going to give the lead to Justin Michael. Did you see that bobble out of Blake? He bobbled so hard out of turn 2.
Yeah, he did.
That was not a bobble. That was a swing. Oh, we got a problem. Car in the grass is Gonez. He'll mow the grass all the way to the exit of the tri-oval. Early dog leg. He'll keep it straight. Good job, Gonez, keeping that car straight. Everybody else off of turn 2. It's AJ Matt in the booth here with you for the India Southern Excitement Racing League. Justin Michael trying to hold off last year's champion, Blake. Blake trying to win number 12. Michael's like, no, I want one day. He's going to try to hang on to the front here. 4 laps to go. Car in the grass behind him. Another one is McIntyre this time. McIntyre going to mow the grass all the way to the end of the dog leg. And just like the lap before, we stay green. Now the battle up front continues. AJ, what do you do if you're, boom, Blake, crossover. 3 laps to go.
Side by side in 3 and 4 once again. The 87, Justin Michael and Blake Giglio.
I'm glad you got it. I messed up earlier.
It's probably wrong. It's 100% probably wrong.
Giglio on the bottom right now. 12:02 to go at the stripe. Michael trying to hold him down there. Man, what do you got to do here? If you're Justin Michael, you got the champion, the reigning defending champion underneath you.
La Champion?
Yes, sir. 2 to go. Michael's going to have to make some aggressive moves here on the top. He's going to have to get down and side draft. Try to pinch the 16 off if he can. It's going to be one and a half laps to go down the back straightaway. Now, these guys do not want to see yellow flag here, right, AJ?
No, I don't think so.
They're in pretty good position, but look what it's doing. It's opening up the door for Casey Airing again. We've seen this earlier in the race. Oh, a little bit of bobble on the bottom, wrecking behind them, but they'll get to the strike. Casey gets turned around down the front straightaway. Man, Blake's gonna have to set up a turn 3 and 4 pass here at Atlanta. Could it be another classic Atlanta finish? Oh, Blake got the wall a little bit, AJ. Coming into 3 and 4, Blake's gonna go to the top, Michael to the bottom. And it looks like Justin Michael out of turn number 4 will hold off Blake to the checkered flag. Congratulations, Justin Michael. What a finish, my man. Wow. That was a good race. That was fun. Second at Atlanta, or at blah, blah, blah. Wrong place I was talking about there. Let's go back here. Justin Michael in an epic finish. AJ, you can't ask for much more than that, buddy.
No, that was by far one of the best Atlanta finishes I've ever seen on iRacing, and you and I have called definitely a couple of them.
He is going to burn it down. Here tonight in Atlanta, he gets to dominate and get the win. Justin
Like
Michael.
burn it down like Seth Rollins?
Yes, burn it down. Just like Seth Rollins. So let's take a look here. We're going to pull up now. Southern Excitement Racing win win number 6 for this man in this machine. The Beretta Filters machine goes to victory lane. Win number 6 in his career here in the Southern Excitement Racing League. Man, he earned that one.
Yeah, no kidding.
Boy, oh boy. That was fun. So I will locate our guy here. And I have to go. Well, I can't move. I'm going to have to go waiting room. I'll meet you up there. Justin Michael, man. Justin Michael, buddy. You got a copy.
Yes, sir.
Win number 6 here tonight in your Southern Excitement Racing League career here. It's been a while since your last one last season, but you're going to get it done tonight in Atlanta, bud.
Yeah, I tell you, that was a good race, and my arms are sore after that because how loose that car is there on the beginning of runs, trying to fight Blake off there. He put on a good show there. I was hoping we'd go side by side with me still winning, of course, but I was hoping for a side by side finish there.
Well, man, Blake again was going for win number 12 of his career here in this league, but you're going to pick up win number 6. More important than that, you know, you finished second earlier in the year at Auto Club. How does it feel getting the momentum here in Atlanta?
Oh, it feels really good finally getting the first win of the season, and but yeah, we had a couple wins, last season, but yeah, it's definitely good momentum for the rest of the season, and hopefully we'll make those playoffs and be there for Phoenix.
Yeah, and that's going to be the big one, right? When we go back to Phoenix here at the end of the year. But you did such a good job, and going into a place next week like Coda is, do you know what to expect next week at Coda? What is your expectations for that?
If I finish, I'll be happy.
Well,
I hate that track.
True.
I'm not that good there. If it's Watkins Glen or Sonoma, I'm fine, but I don't understand that track yet. It's an open wheel track. It's not made for these things, but we'll just try to drive around, not get any incident points, and hopefully we'll finish in the top 10 or 20.
There we go, man. Well, luckily you got a win to fall back on from tonight. That's a positive.
Absolutely.
Well, man, as you get ready to head on out to Texas there and head out to the west there, best of luck to you, Justin. Anybody on the car you'd like to thank? Anybody at all?
Yeah, it's everybody out there watching. Hopefully it was a good show for him. And Scott over there from Patent Paints for painting this car for me. It's a good ride, and hopefully we'll have it up here in Victory Lane a few more times.
Well, man, you put on one heck of a show, man, and I'm happy to see what a great battle that was, my friend. And again, Justin Michael, congratulations on the epic battle.
I appreciate it, sir. Have a good one.
You too. All right, so we can't move anybody around. We're going to go see if we can get a hold of There is Mr. Christopher. Christopher Howell, you had a copy.
Yeah, I'm here. Got me, Matt.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. You're gonna come home P3 here tonight. Was you hoping they'd wad it up in front of you and give you one here?
I think they did have it wadded up a little bit, and Casey just got a little loose in front of me there, and I got on the inside of him. I think if that wouldn't have happened, I might have been able to get up there and do something. But I'm still happy with top 3.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there that Case got turned around like that. But again, when you're battling for the win here, you had you guys with them side by side. Y'all were gaining rapidly.
Oh, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, just all calamity broke loose.
Sure did, man. I just wish I could have got up there with Justin and Blake. We were the class of the field tonight. Casey was up there too. He was in 4th, good part of the night.
Well, man, you did a wonderful job here. Great top 3. You look forward to next week going to Coda for round number 6 here. Make sure I had my rounds right here. But what are you looking forward to when we get to Coda a week from tonight?
Just a solid top 10. I'll be okay. It's a mixed bag for me. I'm not terrible at the road course. So I should be able to get a top 10, but top 5 would be awesome.
Well, man, it was so much fun to watch you go out there and do battle. Do you think what do you need to learn here as the 1.5 milers to get up there and get a win out of it?
Say that again, Matt.
What do you think you need to figure out for the 1.5 milers to get up there and get by the Michael and them up ahead of you?
I need to be just a little bit better on the tire saving. I think my speed is there. They're just a little bit faster than me on the long run, but that last long run, I actually caught Justin, so maybe I'm getting a little bit better. But yeah, that's what I would work on, definitely.
10-4, man. Well, again, congratulations on a great run here tonight. And anybody like to thank or anything?
Yeah, I'd like to thank our league sponsor, Sim Racer Hub, and R1 Paints, Xerox Designs, and the SERL admins. And I'm sure I'm forgetting some other sponsors in there, but yeah, I want to thank everybody who is a part of the league, races in the league, and helps run the league. And you as well for broadcasting.
No problem, man. It's a blast. Good job, P3 here tonight, buddy.
Thank you.
All righty. And in here with us as well as we'll wait to see if Blake gets in Discord because I don't see him.
I'm in here.
What's up, buddy? What's up, People Champion?
Hey, what's going on?
Well, what do you think of how it turned out, buddy?
Just kind of sucks, you know. We gave it all we had. Just didn't, quite have the short run speed like we wanted. Got a little loose, slipped up. I had a shot at him again, but got it loose, and then slipped up again. But overall, good race. I feel like we put on a good battle for everyone to watch, and we already got a win last week, so we should be okay. We'll figure it out, and we'll see how we do at Coda. We're not really a road course person, but we'll see.
Yeah, you're gonna have to go get after it at Coda, bud.
We're gonna try. I don't know. Maybe. Coda's, I don't know. Road courses, I'm either good or I'm really bad. So I hope it's the good Blake there.
Oh, hopefully so, as you get ready to go there at Coda, man. Again, great run here tonight until you had the problem, and you really put on a show back there for us to watch at least.
Yeah, that was the good part. We did put on a show, so
yeah,
that
plenty
was.
Of people, you had plenty of people hollering for you.
Well, we tried. We didn't get it done, but we tried. That's all we can do.
10-4, man. Well, again, thank you for coming out, man, and hopefully we'll get to talk to you at Coda at some point.
Yeah, I hope so.
All right, AJ, I'm gonna hop back down to the booth with you for a moment. We're gonna go over results, and then I'm gonna get on out of here. Sounds like a plan to me. What about you, sir?
I'm going to see if I can get GTA 5 to work on my computer before I head off to bed.
10-4. Remember to go download 5M.
Yeah, I might not do that tonight. I might wait to do that, but I
will.
It
literally takes 2 seconds, bro. Go download it. All right, see you later, bud. I'll hop down and finish off.
All right.
Oh, man. So, everybody at home, what a show we saw here tonight in the SERL round number 5. R1 Photography 150 as we start to close out the night. AJ in the epic race all the way around. Oh,
Yeah, I
what
was
a
only here for
fun.
like the last 70 laps, and the battles up front were fantastic. How you were able to, drive alongside of another car, and you were able to hold that for an extended period of time.
Take a look at the race results here tonight. Justin Michael Blake there in second, and then Christopher Howell, Jonathan Cogswell, Justin Lumpkin, Mr. Tyler Hemphrey, Patrick Kobe. It's going to be David Durand Jr., Devin Coate, Mr. Joey, Mr. John L. McIntyre, Jamie Dunning, Chris Jonas, Casey Herring. It's going to be Andrew Reinald, Mark True, James Jones, and TJ Floyd right there as well. In that 18th spot, 19th is John McClellan Sr. Dakota Camper going to come home 20th, Josh Anderson. Dustin Madison right there, 23rd. Second, 23rd, Matt Crockett. Mr. Matt Goodell there in 24th. Bill Stringfellow there after a hard hit, going to be 25th. 26th, going to give it to Isaac Singleton. Then 27th, it's going to be Kyle. 28th, going to be Kelly. And 29th, Corey, after a rough run as well, ends up 29th. Jeff D. Merck, 30th, and a bad night for Merck as well. 31st, CJ Mason, and Ronnie Osmore, 32nd. 33rd, Ryan. 34th, give it to Matthew Pentless. And I believe that's it, 34 cars. So there you go. Man, what a fun night.
Yeah, what a fun night with a gigantic, and I mean gigantic lobby.
Well, it's always fun. Thank you guys for coming out, as always. And, man, I had a blast. I hope you guys did, watching as well. I got to be at the doctor at 9 in the morning, so I'm going to get out of here and get ready to make that trip, AJ. That's going to be fun. Our trip.
Yeah, I am still setting up my YouTube for the possibility and the not the possibility. I'm definitely going to be to host Extreme Sim TV races now.
Yeah, thanks YouTube for that. Making our jobs more difficult.
All I did was add one line of text in my About feature.
That's right.
Broadcast iRacing races with Extreme Sim TV along with other streams. Boom, and then I put your Facebook underneath it.
That works. All right, folks, we're going to get on out of here. We will see you guys at COTA a week from tonight. They get to go play in Texas. We know everything's bigger in Texas. Going to be a lot of fun down there for that one. Yeah, and they will boogie on down for sure. Right, AJ?
Yep.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to do it here for us here tonight. Thank you guys for coming out. We will see you a week from tonight. Thank you to everybody in the Southern Excitement Racing League. See you in Texas. Giddy up, boys. We're going to Texas.